Hello, everybody. My name is Dizzy, and welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild, where we are heading down to sunny Australia. Once again, we are going to be carrying on a little train of missions. There's going to be some exciting animals to virtually hunt. There'll be crocodiles, there'll be kangaroos, there'll be some more boring things like deer. I still haven't figured out why they didn't put camels in. But there will not be camels, even though those would be great. And yeah, it's gonna be sort of scatterbrained because the missions in Australia are a bit scatterbrained. Let me see if I can get game on your screen. There we go. That looks like a game on the screen to me. Oh goodness, I feel like it's been a while. I haven't actually checked when the last time I played Hunter Call of the Wild was, but it's been a little while. Because there's no camels, but Mama needs her smokes. That is such. That is such an old reference. Did they even sell camel branded cigarettes? Does anyone even know what brand any of their cigarettes are anymore now that they've taken like all of the branding off of the packaging and stuff? I don't know. Anyway, here we are in the Emerald Coast. We have Dropidon in. We have um box here somewhere where we will need to go and do the most important thing in any Call of the Wild stream. Had to go all the way around that to actually get to it, which is fixing our kit. We need to open up our inventory, take a look at what we have and what we need. We currently have a nice sort of mix of stuff. This gun will take most things. We have a shotgun that will hit smaller things and big things because it's a drilling rifle. We have a bow, which hits most things. We have a handgun. I don't think we strictly need a handgun for any of our quests anymore, but it's a nice sort of backup gun to have on us regardless. Let's have a look at how much ammo we have. We are pretty good for ammo. I could do with more 16 gauge buckshot and more 600 gram arrows, and that's about it. I say I could do with more. I have never used 50 of a given ammo type in a single stream. But I could envisage a world in which it did happen. So it really doesn't hurt to... I've definitely used like 20 of a given arrow in a stream before. Normally that's the what I call the Tegel Comers arrow. This one, the kind of the medium-sized arrow, because it does the vast majority of animals that you will see. I definitely used 20 of those in the stream before. We have a Shaskot. Welcome on in. Ammo 50. That's a long time ago. I don't know what that means. But welcome on in regardless. I hope you're having a lovely day. It is just about to turn night, so we are going to be spending like the whole of today's stream in the dark pretty much. Is that an animal over there? No, it is just a bush in front of a tree. Let us take a look at our mission log, see what we've got to do. So we've got a main mission quest to go and look after this sandbar thing. Apparently it's a larger invasive deer species? Sure. We have an ongoing quest. We need to find a kangaroo with a specific fur. We also need to find a banteng with a specific fur that's a really rare fur, and take a photo of it. We spent a lot of time last time crawling on our bellies trying to get close to bantengs, just on the off chance that they were melanistic. We have a quest up on our little PDA here. Oh, not that one. We had the quest up on our PDA here. We've got 9 out of 10 foxes that we need to shoot with a shotgun. If we're lucky, we might be able to get the 10th one today. We've got to get some pigs now that it is night time. That is worth thinking about. That might be where we first go, given that it is going to be nighttime in 13 in-game minutes. It's currently ammo 20,225. No ammo. Yeah, that's all right, Jaskal. I'm with you now at least. We have a first-time chatter, Dark Slint. Ducks, Listen TTV, welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely day. We are just getting started. I'm just running through what quests we have to do. Oh, I have to do magpie geese. I've never really found a place where magpie geese actually, like, come down to the ground, which is quite important for taking pictures of them. Well, we'll have to think about that. More pigs and goats, sure. We need some golds of a couple different animals, and we have one more place to visit. Let's think first about these pigs, shall we? Just call you Duck. Wonderful, Duck. Welcome in. Oh, Shaskor. Poor pet. Yeah, so let's have a look. We need... I believe feral pigs are doing sleepies at this time, but that might be in a little bit. How am I? I'm doing pretty alright, I think. We started like a minute or two late on the stream, which I will never ever forgive myself for. Feral pig. Call of the Wild. I'm looking up the wiki page to find out what they're doing at this time of day, so I know which kind of need zone to look for. Until 8 o'clock, they're actually feeding. Okay, so we need these green zones. What's the furthest out I can zoom? That's the furthest out I can zoom and see them. Where do we think pigs live and have their noms? Just want to hear you're alright. Fair enough. Well, I am alright indeed. Okay, here's a piggy need zone. Let's head off to that. Let's check the wind. The wind's fine. Let's head off to that one. Fast travel over here. We'll have to walk a little bit up a hill. That should be fine. Are they going to a petting zoo? Yes, King Girl. That is where we send all of the animals that we harvest. We send them to the big petting zoo in the sky. Oh gosh, how long have I been playing Call of the Wild? For a few years now, I think? Maybe sort of 3-4 years? Oh, there was a pig right there! Are you kidding me? That's so rude! I also don't have my night vision goggles on. Let's go quickly put my night vision goggles on. Yeah, a few years. I've racked up several hundred hours in the game. 397.2 hours I've just checked stream. So effectively 400 hours in the game. Oh boy. It's a real good game. It's a real good game. Not that I'm without complaints about it every so often, but no. It is absolutely worth the time and indeed the money that I spent on it.
These tracks,
and it's even honestly mostly worth the...
Don't forget to also look up and observe what's in front of you.
Do you mind? I was talking. It's also worth the money for the DLCs if you can get them on sale, because there are a lot of DLCs and they are very expensive to get all of them base. But each DLC is, you know, tens of hours of content if you're playing casually. Hundreds of hours of content if you're playing like intensively. So in those 400 hours, I spent about 200 hours of that just on Leighton Lakes. And I know that because that was the first map I ever played, and that was the only map I played until I finished it. I did every main and side quest, and it took me about 200 hours on Steam. Here we go. We've got a hog deer somewhere quite far away. You know, I know there was a pig in the area. I'm tempted to blow my pig caller, but I also don't really think that the pig will have stuck around. Yeah, so I spent 200 hours-ish on Leighton before I ever streamed this game. And then we've done all of Hirschfelden. We've done probably most, by this point, of Medved. And now we are however far into the Australia map that we are. You would have thought I had more hours. Well, it's not a game. Oh, hello. It's not a game that I play off stream very often anymore. No. Okay, we got it. I think it went down in one as well. Somewhere up here. There we go. I was worried for a sec I had clues turned off, because there is a button for that I keep accidentally pressing. No, we're all good. We're definitely far enough away from that new zone that we won't have spooked any pigs. Here's our first take of the day. It is a female hog deer. So it gives us no little trophy at all, but a lot of people who play this game are very very sketchy in how they play and how they don't like ever harvest any of the female animals because they don't consider them like worth their time. I'm pretty chill. I'm just sort of a harvest what things I come across kind of a player. So we'll just wander around. We'll have a good time. That's beyond we're in the distance. No point looking up there. See a thing, shoot it. Is the general philosophy here. Just because have I ever not played Call of the Wild? We are, however, on the side of the hill and in grave danger of falling down if I'm not careful. So let's head up. Even though it's slow. I assume it is now. Yeah, we have crossed over past 7 o'clock. So it is officially night time, ready for hunting the pigs. But we haven't got super long to get to that zone, because it's only active for another in-game hour. I did once do a time conversion and figure out how many real-world minutes it is to an in-game minute, but I have since forgotten that conversion. I think it's about 4 to 1, because we generally do about 12 hours in a single stream. Which is why we always used to have... Before I did a short stream, we always used to have a stream that was half day and half night, and then the next stream would be half night and half day. Which is, I think, the ideal way of doing it, because today is going to be a stream that's like all night. And that's gonna... That's worse for, like, visuals, because we are on stream. Streaming all night. Well, maybe as and when I get the old subathon tipathon plan going, maybe I will be streaming all night. Although I have a plan for that. I don't know if it's a good plan, but I have an idea of a plan for that. And it probably wouldn't involve streaming all night. Also, I want to schedule it for my affiliate anniversary, but I can never bloody remember when it is. And Twitch is really bad at telling you, because I know Twitch tells you wrong. And it gives you like a notification like a week before it or something. But other than that, if you look for when it should be, you always get the wrong answer. I can't remember in which direction you get the wrong answer, if it's a month early or a month late. But it is very silly that they don't just, like, tell you when it is, as just a date that you can look up on a page somewhere. Very silly. Okay, we have 350 odd meters to go. Half an hour to get there. We're cutting it a little fine. Because half an hour can be when animals start, like, leaving. So in an ideal world, I'd sort of be there already. terrain is unhelpful. Keep stopping as well. I'm on a different keyboard than I'm used to, because I have not yet purchased a replacement for the one that has had stuff thrown all over it. And it's definitely messing me up. I find myself pushing keys I'm not intending to push. So expect to see more of that. Luckily, the important keys are the ones on my mouse, because they're the point and the shoot. If the community weren't so rabidly anti-mods, I think this would actually be like a solid game for crowd control integration. You know, get viewers to spawn in different animals. Would be kind of neat. I mean, I haven't checked that they don't have a crowd control option for it, I'm just assuming. But they are very anti-mod in the community for this game. Yes, we are running short on time. I don't even have visual on the need zone yet. Animals tend to be within about 100 meters of the actual point. So once we're off of this hill, or once we get to like the crest of this hill, we should at least be able to see some of the area where the animals could be. Also, the wind is kind of swung around to point almost the way that we're going, which is also unhelpful. Please tell me this is the last ridge. Because we've got to go very down at some point. It looks quite a lot below us. Okay, here we go. Of course there's a blooming tree line. Why would there not be? We have tracks. I don't think the tracks attach themselves to anyone. We have them. 200 meters to go. I'm gonna come off like this hill and be on top of them. Do they look like pig tracks? No, they look like deer tracks to me. Oh, we have a penguin! Welcome on in. How's it going? It is lovely to see you, as indeed it was lovely to see you last night. For Magic Times. It was lovely to see Kingo as well for Magic Times. I could have said that earlier when Kingo arrived. It was lovely to see both of you for Magic Times. Oh, really? Nobody here at all? We might be, as they say, SOL with pigs at this pig zone. Oh, hello, pig. Pig at pig zone. Fantastic. I need to get an angle on you when you're not behind a bloody tree. Or a rock. Whoa, don't stand up. These trees are actually in the worst place. There's a bit of branch sticking out there. I don't know if that's hitbox or not. Okay. No, I can't do it when you're head on. You need to be like side on. Ideally. Oh god. The crawling animation, or the entering prone animation, is real rough. So if you stopped there, I reckon I could do it. It is coming towards me, but it's now out of sight, which is bad. Does just seem to be the one pig as well. Can't see any others. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check I have the right arrows in my bow. Okay. In case we need to pull that out at close range. Come on, piggy. I can't see it anymore. It's probably leaving, which is bad. Oh no! It's fleeing now. Where is it? Oh sod. I got the noise bug where it thinks I'm in like dense, noisy vegetation and I'm not. And it obviously heard that. Oh, blast and dither and dash it all! Oh, okay, no, there's another pig. There's another pig. The other pig hasn't run. But it's behind this awkward ridge. Okay, we're still in business. Doesn't help. I have to be in kind of night vision mode to really see anything. What I really want is just night vision goggles that I can just equip. Okay, there's pig. No. Did we get it? Did we hit it? Okay, there's a big old blood splat. That means we hit it. There's a dead pig. Wonderful. Okay, we got 3 more to go after this. Oy vey. Boom says Jack has reached a new level of adorable as he's palled up with a 3-year-old and had a walk searching for cats together. They're successful and delighted in following each other. A 3-year-old human or a 3-year-old other dog? Jack is the dog, right? And a male dark brown. Lovely jubbly. Okay. A human. Okay. That does sound like a delightful time. Is the 3-year-old like yours in some respect? Is it a relation, or was it just a random 3-year-old? Okay, that is 8 o'clock dawn. So those are piggy feed zones. Just a random 3-year-old. Marvelous. Yeah, that's our piggy feed zones done for now. There will be, I think, rest zones starting soon. Yeah, rest zones start now for pigs. I'm gonna go and see what this unexplored thing on the map is. Pick up this rest zone here, whoever it may belong to. I could have tried the shot against the pig not with the rifle. I could have gone for the bow instead. I've just realised I don't have the rangefinder sight. Oh no, I do have the rangefinder sight. No, I don't have the rangefinder sight. I could have swapped out my handgun for the rangefinder sight. That probably would have made more sense. Should have done that. Bit late now. There's a quail. Very far away quail. Oh. We'll head in the direction of the quail. Not that I think I'm very likely to be able to shoot the quail. What have we got loaded? What have we got loaded in the shotgun? We have buckshot. I want birdshot. The quails. Buckshot is what I keep loaded in case we happen upon a fox. If there's a chance of old quail... Oh, there's a few quails. There's a lot of quails. Wow. 191, 199. 9. Okay, that's the biggest quail. Now, quails are a problem. Because you can only shoot them and get a trophy when they're flying. And I think the chances of hitting a flying quail at night are basically nothing. I'll be honest. But we're gonna try. And it says, very much just the delight of a small child experiencing the world alongside medium dog. I mean, that is a delight. What are we zeroed to? 50 meters 0. Okay, different quail has detected us in some fashion. Oh, you're the new biggest quail, aren't you? Okay. Come on, fly. Oh, I can't see it anymore. Where are they? I don't think I hit anything. Oh, well, there's a blood splat. Oh, I hit this. I hear lots of wings around me as well. There. Oh, ow. Okay, you get to live. Alright, where are you? Confirmed trophy. We hit a quail. Not the quail we were aiming for, but we hit a quail. Oh yeah, I didn't realize it added a little notice for this. Animal was airborne, you need to pass the harvest check. Very nice. What do I want? Enter, accept. Okay. I don't think there's going to be any more quails around, but those ones did just kind of like fly straight back over me. So it's worth a look. No, I don't think there's any more quails around. It's a bit of a tree. Okay, right. Back to what we were aiming for. I may not actually want to shoot anyone anyway, because if I did, I could wipe this fallow deer rest zone off the map, which we probably don't want to do. They are not very far away. Well, that's not true. They're like 100 meters away. That's moderately far. And they're in the right direction to not clash. Okay, we'll go investigate a bit more, I guess. I don't have a quest for quails, but you get to see and hunt quails and most small birds in this game so rarely that you've got to take the option when it's presented to you. Stubble quails and the other like small birds that you have to hit while they're airborne. So there's one in Medved, I can't remember what it is. There's the Revontuli map, which I have never been to, but I know it is chock full of annoying birds like that you have to hit on the wing. Where is this quail? Tweet, 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 tweet. Oh, it's close. I just can't see it. Wherever it is. There's its footsteps. Where the hell is the bird? I can't shoot footsteps. Oh, there's a red fox there. That's a shame. I would have loved to shoot that. Where the hell is this quail? I hear tappy taps. I think. For some reason, just having binoculars up to your head makes a small amount of noise. So it might be that. I think those are quail steps that I'm hearing. But I can't place them. If it were daylight, I could just whistle and he'd fly up. And I could shoot him out of the air. but I don't think I'd see him unless I've got the spot off first. Might have to though. Might have no other choice. He's over there now. That is not where you were. You were here. You were like 30 meters away. In here somewhere. Oh, blast. Okay, I don't think we're getting them. I don't think we're getting this quail. Because it will have flown off from wherever it was over in that direction, a long way away. We got one though. One is distinctly better than none. Let's see, that's 20 meters away. I can still see it. Still see it. Did I hit it? I hit it! Oh my god! Wow! I've never done anything like that before, just ran after the thing. I hear another one, I see you. Nope, again. They fly very loudly. The oak quails, which I guess they kind of need to a little bit. So you can actually collect them. Ah, that's not bad at all. A silver. Lovely. Alright. Let us change our ammo back to the old buckshot for hitting foxes with. Oh, I've just done that, and then there's actually still a quail down here. Right in the direction that we're going as well. Okay, fine. Fine. Put it back. This isn't very interesting. This is just a hunting stand. Probably could hunt quail from a hunting stand, but you'd have to be blooming good at your job. Much better than I am. Okay, it's miles away. It's 100 meters away or more. Ah, we can follow some quails through the night and through the rain. It's time for the Dizzy Classic of mentioning how much I love the sounds of the rain in this game, because they are glorious. I'm not sure exactly where the quail is. It's about 100 meters. I don't want to stop moving, because that'll let it get away. It's moving as well, I guess. Oh, because it still knows I'm following it. Of course. Why wouldn't it be moving? This is not optimum quail hunting conditions. I'm just gonna put that out there. If you're ever thinking about hunting quails in this game, don't do it the way I'm doing it. If you're ever thinking about hunting quails in real life, please don't. Not think about it, but do it, I mean. You can think about it, I guess, if it brings you joy, but please don't do it. Unless there's some obscure little island somewhere in the Indian Ocean or something where quails are invasive. But I bet you there isn't. We do, however, have a nice foxy need zone. Oh yeah, that's fine, King Girl. By all means. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that either. What? He just did a little. He just did a little jump. Hang on. I hear tappies. I hear tippy taps. I hear footsteps. I do not see the source of the footsteps. I've lost the yumping quail because I was looking for the source of footsteps. Okay, there's our quail. I think we're just gonna go for that, to be honest. Got one. Incredible. This is how you hunt quail. You just run after them in the dark. There's someone over there. I'm surrounded by fluttering wings. That's getting real close. There we are. Oh, amazing. I'm leading my shots too much. I've realised. I'm actually aiming too far in front. Normally you'd think I'd be aiming too far behind. But no, I'm aiming too far in front. Oh wow. Okay, we've been super productive in the old quail hunt today. Let's have a look at how close. Very close. Oh, but we've stacked two deaths on top of each other. I probably don't want to stack a third. We'll let the quails go. They've suffered enough. We'll put our buckshot back in case I come across a fox and duck. Then we'll go have a look for some more piggy need zones. Because they should be well into their rest now. We still haven't been up there at all. So, kangaroos. Deer. Hog deer. There's a foxy need zone, but it's not active currently. So I do also need a fox. So crocodiles, as you'd expect, near the edge of the water. This is going to be crocodile. Pig. None of you say pig. Why do none of you say pig? Oh, here's the ones that we explored last stream, or maybe 2 streams ago, possibly. Prince of Wales. The Prince of Wales, of course, isn't Welsh. And I think the Welsh would be quite upset if you suggested that he was. Let's quickly... Oh, I actually can't swap this out for the better bow sight. Because the current bow sight only weighs 0.5, and this weighs 1, and the better bow sight weighs 2. So I don't have enough spare space, unless I've got something else I can ditch, but I probably don't. Not carrying any extraneous callers, no. I mean, I guess I could ditch one of my sets of binoculars technically, because I only need one at a time. But that means that I'd have to go back to... I don't want to be there, I want to be there. It means I'd have to go back to, a house every morning and evening. Which I don't really want to do. Especially as, like I said, I prefer to have a stream that's like half and half. Half day, half night, and then half night, half day. Burp. Oh, there's a fox. It's not in the direction I really want to go. And it's far. We'll leave it for now. One fox is definitely easier to get than 3 pigs. Especially as the pig quest won't even be done until I've also got the goats anyway. Alright, there is our little tent. I'll put a marker on that so I know where to look when I get to the little tent. And then this is also a pig feed zone on this side. So there could potentially be pigs on all sides of us, if we're lucky. I think the last time I visited here, I spent an in-game half an hour crawling around the pig trying to get a good view of it, only to spook it off when I was like 30 meters away, because it was in a little dent in the landscape where I couldn't get a decent shot of it. Oh, you are desperate. You are coming this way as well. I'll blow my little caller, and then if it happens to come up to me when I'm in the ground blinds, then we'll take the fox. So that's the area we're looking over. I can't have a very naff view of it, unfortunately. Wherever that fox is, it's sort of past all of this hill as well. I don't really want to just strike out blindly looking for it. If it comes to me, it comes to me. If it doesn't, then there will be other foxes. The rain is doing me a favour. It's keeping me hidden. Oh, I have a spot animal prompt. Where? Somewhere here. Ugh, it's such bad ground for seeing things. Oh, that spooked the daylights out of me. Okay, there's a sandbar there, that's fine, we don't care about that so much. Oh, I don't know where the animal was. We're getting our thing. Could be slightly higher up. I'll have a slightly different angle. Oh, I hate how blinking that light is. That's awful. Hop on in. Remember, there's a chance for pigs on that side as well. Okay. Right. Have a nice long look around. It's a brave old pig that sleeps through a thunderstorm. Oh, stupidus. What was that? Okay, I've got no eyes on it. I don't really even know exactly where it was. Oh, it was the sandbar. You're a lot? Who are you? Oh, you can smell me, maybe. You're off. A little pig call. See if that alerts whoever was over there. Maybe it was the sandbar. Maybe the reason why I couldn't see it again was just because it was on the move. I'm gonna do my little flick. Sometimes if you like flick the scroll in and out rapidly, it'll let you get a cheeky spot off on something that you can't actually see. No. It's a big fat nothing. What are these? There we go. Just in case the sandbar can be encouraged to come back. I think we may have a total blank now on everything. No fox, no pig, not even a sandbar. Guess I could call for the fox as well. I don't know if there's like a penalty to using lots of different callers in quick succession. You know, you'd think it was a bit sketch that like there's a fox and a boar and a sandbar deer all calling from basically the same place in rapid succession. But I don't know if animals have that level of deductive reasoning. Bother. Oh, pig, on the move. Oh, for God's sake, it's right behind a tree. Oh, there was a pig there, apparently. Quick. How did that not get you? Did I hit this tree's hitbox? Oh, I bet that's spooked the other pig as well, hasn't it? Wherever it was. It's not on the map either. Oh, dash and blast! I hate the hitboxes in this game. So the hitboxes for the trees are oftentimes much bigger than the trees themselves. It's the same for rocks. Yeah, I think I have well and truly messed up there. No animal within its right mind would come back after just hearing 2 gunshots go off. I don't know how I didn't hit that pig. I'm really grumpy that I didn't hit the pig. I guess maybe I hit that tree? I didn't think I was close to that tree. I thought I was aiming there. Was it behind that tree? I think it was closer than that tree. Is it at the broadside of a barn? Well, don't know about that. Oh, blast. I can't... I really wish that you had... I wish that you could set, like, the last X animals to all show up on the map where you spotted them. Because, like, I know there was a pig over here somewhere, but I turned away. I turned away to look at the other pig. And now all of these trees just look the bloody same. So I have no idea if the pig that was there is still there or if it's gone. Because it was probably within gunshot hearing range. But I think your gunshot hearing range is a bit smaller when you're in a ground blind. And it was quite far away. There's an animal. There's a hog deer. Not what I'm after. No, this one. This is just a rough landscape, honestly. It's just a bad place to hunt, really. It's just a shame that there's 2 need zones right here. Okay, we'll go look at my map, see if I can find any other pig zones. They're active at this time. The fact that they still, after all this time, haven't implemented a filtering system to the map, so you can pick what need zones to see is disgraceful. I think that is it for pig rest zones that I know about, unfortunately. I think the sum total of it is here, which is why these are the ones that I've always come back to. This is all going to be crocodile, isn't it? Oh, dash and blast. Sambar. Kangaroo. Goat. More kangaroo. Okay, well, we have options. We can go looking for a fox. I'm sure there'll be foxes doing stuff at this time of night. We can come back here later, or we can go to a different pig zone, because I have like one other pig zone somewhere that's at 3 o'clock. This one here. It's at 3 o'clock. You can tell where all the pig zones are, because they're the only places I put down tents on this whole map. Okay, what are foxes up to? I'm assuming they're probably eating at this time of day. Or night, as the case may be. They are feeding, so we're looking for green need zones. Or foxy feeding times. There's one. It's not even very far away. Oh, hello. Somebody's making noise over there. Refuses to tell me. Refuses to give me the prompt to identify the noise. So we'll never know who it was. And we can't see them, obviously. I think it's time for us to move on. One last check for any pigs. Oh, okay, alright. Let's get out of here. We gave it a good old go. We gave it a good old try. I'm very salty that those pig shots didn't hit. I assume it must be this tree's hitbox, because the pig was closer than any of the other trees that are nearby. I guess I could follow the pig. Normally following animal tracks is a bit of a pointless game to play, because the animals move faster than you move. Unless you are moving so fast that the animals can hear you, in which case, as soon as you're within sort of 200 meters, the animals will then speed up and then they will outpace you again. I was quite surprised that I was able to catch up with that stubble quail when I was running after it. I wasn't really expecting that to happen. Dusky Grady. That's a lovely name. These aren't even the pig's tracks. I don't even know which tracks are the pig's tracks. Are those pig tracks? Don't know. Don't know. Sometimes animals will return to a place that they've been spooked away from if it's a need zone. If you wait long enough. I've never been the most patient individual. And it's not a guarantee. And I think the smarter animals are less likely to do it. It's like moose do it all the time in Leighton. But foxes, if you fire one shot at a fox need zone or a coyote need zone and they're done, they're gone. In my experience. Perhaps that is mere coincidence. So I want to check it to see if this is where the pigs have been sleeping. Because I don't have a... This is where the pigs have been sleeping. I don't have a tent that actually overlooks this spot. It might be worth getting one. Where would I put it? I put it like here? It's really awkward trying to set up ground blinds. Oh god, that's a pig. That's a pig. That's not even a very far pig. I'm astonished that didn't actually spook when I got up and started running. Yeah, it's a nightmare trying to set up ground blinds because for some reason the game doesn't allow you to set up ground blinds in any spot that is remotely close to a tree. And on most even sort of gentle slopes. Maybe there is a good reason for that, I don't know. But I think it's mostly just to be annoying. And so that you can't just put them down wherever you like. The flip side is, I would like to put them down wherever I like. Let's do a little blow. I'm moving very slowly at the moment. I'm not sprint crouching, I'm regular crouch walking. So I expect to be slow, but not quite this slow. You're close, or you were close. Pig. Close pig, lying down pig. Incredible. There was another one nearby. It's gone though. That's fine. We got a pig. A pig is still one more pig than I was expecting to get. So I'm very happy. Alright. Confirmed trophy. Silver in its sleep. Oh boy, we got many things. I was trying to aim a little bit lower, but obviously didn't make that happen. Where am I going? I'm going back home. To try and grab that ground blind. So it needs to look over this area. Ideally. Here. But I can't put it here because this is too close to the pigs. So it has to be like here, where there's a bunch of trees. Can I mark this? Okay, we're gonna mark it down. That's roughly where I want it. And we'll see how generous the game is feeling about letting me. And I must. Well, this is a shoe there. I must remember, to actually, because I need to put on the big backpack. So that I can get the ground blinds out. I must remember to take it off again afterwards. Above. So somewhere around here, and I'm looking out at that bit there. Yeah, can't try deploying over open space. These trees are probably gonna just completely block me. Don't think I'm gonna be able to put this down anywhere here. I don't need a ground blind to hunt from here, but it makes life a lot easier. Let's see if I can put one somewhere like here-ish. No, it's doesn't wanna. That over here, so I can look down on the pigs. Oh, this is too steep. Yeah, okay. Well, we got one down. We got one down. That'll have to do. Okay, put the backpack away, put the fence away. Not in that order. And then we'll go up after those foxes. We've got another hour or so with them being there, and they're not too far. Burp. Oh, stuck on the door. Access cache. Storage. Portable structures. Goodbye. Character. Backpack. No backpack. Set. Wonderful. Okay. And I need to set myself going in the right direction. And once we're going in the right direction, I need to put the war caller back on spot 0. I hate that it defaults to this wheel view now. It makes me so cross. When people mess with my UIs that I've been using, that I enjoy using the way they are, someone comes along and changes it, they are the worst people in my book. There is instant vendetta, instant grudge. Quality of the light, even with the night vision goggles, is quite bad. So this is all a big slope as well, so I think the chances of us actually hitting a fox, if we find one, are quite slim. Let's zero that back to 50 meters. But we'll give it a go, obviously. We'll give it a try. I only need to be lucky one more time, and our Foxy quest will be done. The war on pests will be won. Although given that this is Australia, I'm not sure their wars on pests are really meant to be won. Who's that? Oh, it's a pig. Hit it. I don't know if I hit it well, but I hit it. Oh, I did hit it well. Oh, incredible. Oh, I'm very lucky about that. I mean, yes, Kingo, yes, yes, I am. Is there an end to that sentence? Oh, Jesus. Oh, gosh. Alright, confirmed trophy. Pig. We managed to get a spine, which is why he dropped so quickly, and we glimpsed into a lung. That was a bit of a lucky shot. We just touched the lung enough that it counted as a vital organ hit. Do foxes wag their tails? I don't know that they don't. I'm genuinely curious. I've not spent enough time around foxes. And most foxes that I've seen are normally sort of trying to get away from me because I'm a big scary human. I think they more wiggled them. I feel like I'd count that as a wag, personally. What do I know? They go sinusoidal, but big wags. Oh, okay. Quietest one, who I occasionally raid into, is a friend of the channel and indeed a friend of mine. She used to have like a family of foxes in... I don't know if it was in her garden or just in sort of the neighborhood in general. But she would report all of their comings and goings and doings and things on Twitter. And it was nice to see. I think she moved out of that house now, which is very sad for her. I've just crashed Magic Arena with 500 plus triggers! 900 plus triggers! It's speeding up! How's it speeding up if you crashed it? That's incredible. Did you make an infinite loop? Or did you just make a bunch of things? Game ends in a draw, but the session still ticks over. Maybe I should play some MTG Arena on stream. The problem is I need to grind up enough in-game currency to actually get into any of the formats that are fun to play, which is a feature that I absolutely despise about Magic the Gathering. That you can't play most of the game without spending in-game currency and just sort of hoping you win enough to buy it back. I think that's a really poor gameplay model. You know, like I go onto NTGA, and the number one thing I want to do, pretty much the only thing I want to do on NTGA, is I want to play draft formats. And you cannot play draft formats for free. You have to spend in-game currency to access the draft formats to actually play the game. It's just... I understand that they're like, oh, well, we're giving you cards to keep. I would play limited if I didn't get to... If it was free and I could not keep the cards, I would play that, just because that is the fun way to play. I don't care that much about keeping the cards. There's not that much really in, let's say, Bloomburrow or Foundations or whatever that I would be drafting that I actually care about. You know, I want to play, not to keep cards and grow a collection. Because there is no meaningful point in keeping a collection of virtual cards that you will one day lose access to, probably quite soon, in the next, like, 5 years. Is that what it's called? Fountain drafting? Is that the technical term? We are right upon this, foxy feeding zone. And there is a distinct absence of foxy foxes. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. It says Magic Commander standalone digital coming soon. Is it? Are they making a Commander standalone game? That's really good if they are. But also even more shocking that they're not integrating it with Arena. I mean, I think it's shocking that MTGO and Arena aren't, like, integrated and share card pools. I mean, I don't know that they're not, but I'm not aware that they are, if they are. Foxy, Foxy, Foxy. No, 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 he's running away. No. Oh, I hit him. I hit him twice, I think. You never know, we might have got lucky. A 75-meter hit with a shotgun is normally nothing. But you never know. We did at least hit him. No organs. No organs. But we hit him twice. He has gone down. I just wish that the shotgun was, like, worthwhile. Because it has, like, no penetration at all. You can never get that vital organ hit. And so you can never get the full score. And it's... The mechanics of the game just discourage you from using this whole class of weapons, which is a common class of weapons to use in hunting. And for class 1s, they just sort of say, well, you don't actually have to hit a vital organ. You just have to hit it and it counts. Like, this would have been a gold fox. It's not the best fox in the world, but, you know, I was on target enough for all of the vital organs. There's just no penetration at all on these silly little pellets. You know, even like the first shot I was only into its rear, that's fine. But the second shot, this was genuinely like properly on. The spread of pellets means I must have been aiming right in the middle. I should have got a vital organ hit off of that. And just no pellet actually went far enough in to get a vital hit. I think it's just... Why would I use the shotgun other than the fact that you're forcing me to do it for a quest? Alright, mission complete. Hell yeah! Okay. Oh, we also only need one more pig. I totally forgot that we only need one more pig. Okay. What time is it? It's nearly midnight. How close is this? Oh, it only starts at 3. Do I have any midnight pig zones? I don't think I do. That's a shame. Alright, what other missions have we got? I still haven't found anywhere that magpie geese actually come down. I've just realised this is to earn bronze or lower. That's really weird. Oh, I guess it's because they're only for being used for animal foods. That's a really weird, like, specific requirement. I don't know how close I am. I'm at 0. I've not harvested any bronze level pigs. And I've got to visit the triplets, so I don't really want to do it at night. I guess let's go and do a story mission, because we haven't really focused on story stuff for a while. So where are we off to? We're off to here on the Ruby Coast. What way's the wind? Wind is blowing northeast. So if we fast travel to this one, we should be fine. Oh, wait for it to load in. Squeak! You be squeaking. No, didn't catch it in time. Okie doke. Alright, we are off. I could swap out my loadout, I guess. It's not a bad loadout, because it does cover all the classes of animals. It's quite hard to do on maps like this that have class 1s and class 2s and class 9s. Because a lot of weapons for class 1s are sort of dedicated for class 1s. Or you'll need a shotgun for a class 1 that is then effectively useless against everything that isn't a class 1. The drilling rifle, at least, is effective against both class 1s and class 9s. Oh, I tell you what I can do, actually. I can put birdshot back in this, which is what I like to have in my shotguns when I haven't got a specific quest for shooting something else. Yeah, so like the drilling rifle covers class 1 and 9, and I think there's not a class 8, which lets me at least get away with the Solikin. But yeah, it's just a really awkward range of things to carry guns for. I do need to get my shotgun score up, so carrying a shotgun on me is not the worst thing to do. Because the shotgun is so useless for most things in the game, I don't use it very often. Most of the time I don't even have one on me. And so my shotgun score is like catastrophically low compared to my handgun. Sorry, compared to my rifle or bow scores. And my handgun score is similarly bad. The handgun has the advantage that it is actually useful against things that aren't birds. But I still almost never actually use one. I only use one when I sort of specifically think about it. Because at most ranges where the handgun is useful, the bow is better because it gives you a quiet kill. And at the remaining ranges, the rifle is better because you have a better scope for it, and it's more accurate. So I generally only really use a handgun. Even though I have a handgun on me, I generally only really use it if I'm like thinking about using it to get my score up specifically. Or if I have a quest. I was aiming at that, I should be aiming at this. I actually just need to get rid of that marker altogether, really. It's just gonna confuse me. And we don't need it. So what is this quest that I'm doing? You dropped off the present. Can't wait to hear him get a wildlife educator Besser Wisser. Don't know what that means. Also curious to see what he got me. We really appreciate you going out of your way to help with our presents. Oh yes, so these presents are for their quote-unquote friendiversary. We have more things to cover in terms of invasive animals. This time we'll talk about the larger deer species. Presumably a sandbar. Where are you? Any animals? Hill and forest. Bad mix for seeing anything. Hill and forest and night. Terrible mix for seeing anything. Oh. Excuse me, a big yawn. That is also another thing to check off of the like dizzy playing Call of the Wild bingo sheet, is when I get tired and start yawning. We're about halfway through the stream, so this is probably about an average time for me to start getting tired and yawning. I'm not often a full like I'm not often fully yawning only like an hour in. And I'm almost always already yawning by the time the 2 hour mark hits, so... Okay, we have some funny footsteps, so someone has been here at some point. They are no longer here. There's a sandbar. It's a little bit closer than the mission sandbar. So I think we should be free to shoot it. always does like a big, deep breath in after blowing the sandbar caller, and it's the most like noticeable bit of the whole audio file. Come on, little sandbar, where are you? Oh, you're somewhere ahead of me. Around the 200 meters mark. So, oh, there we go, sandbar. Class 7, so we can just about get with our main gun. Or not if there's a tree in the way. Which apparently there was. We can do a little run because we fired the gun anyway. Nothing is sticking around. Oh! No, we did hit it. Okay. It just didn't respond like at all to us hitting it. Where's the blood? And which way do we think it went? It was pointing this way, so it's probably gone this way. I'll add the old blood splatter to our map at least. Maybe the second shot hit it. Maybe the first. Ah, look, there's this tree here. So obviously I put the first shot into this tree. And the second shot, I must have aimed a little bit further back and actually hit it. Because when I saw it didn't react, I was like, oh, I gotta readjust slightly. Did I reload? I didn't reload. This isn't run. It's not the right track. Blood? Might be blood. Your blood. Okay, fantastic. Lovely jubbly. Let's go in that way. Let's put a marker on here, just in case I need to turn off the quest. And also because I can still see that one. I've got my binoculars zoomed in. Oh, really? I mean, the blood spot was there pretty much. Oh no, the blood spot took a while to show up, so it will have gone fairly far. Like how I just started saying a sentence that was completely wrong. Okay, we're under half though, so not too much further. That's a very distant stubble quail. Oh, I've gone to the area of the sandbar sighting, apparently. Spot a sandbar or confirm sandbar tracks. Done.
You found tracks of sandbar deer. Jeez, I haven't seen any for a while.
You're not gonna see this one.
States. They shouldn't be here at all. The authorities take any sightings very seriously. And so do we. So we need to control this early before it gets out of hand. Down in Victoria, their population exploded, and they cause massive damage to pretty much everything. Crops, pastures, even trees.
Not
If you
even
spot
trees.
one, you're required by law to report it within 24 hours.
Really?
So that's what we're going to do.
I mean, I've
Already
spotted
on it.
many sandbar in
Could
this
you go to
game
an
already.
outpost, find a computer, and email me all the details, and I'll take it from there.
I mean, what are the details? I saw it and I shot it. It's not there anymore, I promise. It says, have they
Since
had
you're
the
a
hunting
licensed hunter,
doctors yet?
you're allowed to shoot them too. Encouraged even.
Don't worry, I already did.
They're not the only large deer you can find in the region. Maybe you already encountered a roosa or a red deer.
I have encountered both.
All of them are introduced species and are strictly regulated. So go ahead. They're pretty much fair game.
New mission available. Invasive deer plague. Help us manage deer populations. Accept. Oh, wow! Harvest a total of 150 sandbar, red deer, and roosa. Also, why is this not showing as done? Don't know. Okay, well, we're going to be at this quest for a long old while. No, I don't believe they've had me hunting drop bears yet, King Girl. They have, I think, mentioned Australians' tendency towards joshing of tourists.
So, I dropped by the sanctuary earlier. Saw a funny little roo wearing boxing gloves.
Happy friendship anniversary, Robbo!
Oh, I love it, Soph. That name, though. What a find.
I know, right? It was this Prezi shop in Brisbane. We couldn't believe it when Eric and I saw it.
Oh, so that's when you bought it. Wow. Well played, Sophia.
It'll be the crown jewel of your collection, I'm sure.
They're sweet together. I love it.
Did you see it has a pouch? But those don't usually get aggressive unless their joeys are in danger.
Why did you think I got it? I wanted a good old Robbo rant.
And you'll notice I haven't said anything about its precautions.
Its proportions. Okay, are we done? Can I pick up the deer? Oh, it's a gold as well. Oh, lovely. Yeah, we only hit it once, so obviously the first one was the flub somehow. Hey ho. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned that this hasn't completed. I don't know if it's a bug or if it actually, when it says spot or, it means spot and. We'll have a look around the area and see if I can pick up any more tracks or spot any more sandbars. Also, the other thing is normally when a quest gives you like an area to do stuff in, it will show you the area on the map, and it didn't for this, which I also do not like. But yeah, I'll have a look around, see if I can. There's a fallow deer, not a sandbar. Do I have a fallow deer quest? 176. You're 194 max size, apparently. It's pretty good fellow deer. You are, of course, behind a tree. Because why would you not be? I don't know if I'm going to be able to shoot you through that, or if that's like tree hitbox. I'm going to double check if I have any fallow deer quests. No. Alright, what do we think? Any luck? I'm thinking not. I'm thinking it was probably the hitbox of the tree. God, I hate the tree hitboxes in this game. They are so bad. Yeah. Ah well. I knew I was taking a risk when I took the shot. As they say, nothing. Oh no, never mind. I did hit it. Ignore me. Ignore me. Where's the blood? It was right here. What was that? Where's the blood? Slightly off to my left? Surely it's not this blood splat that killed it. Their organs hit. How did I manage that? How did I manage that and kill it? Any of those look like blood? That looks like blood. There's blood, okay. Maybe I got it in the spine? Question mark? It says joshing across, it's the Australian pastime of telling tourists to meet their friend Josh in a nearby patch of wilderness known to be home to cassowaries and or kangaroos. Oh dear. I love it. I love it as an idea. It would be terrible for the Australian tourism industry. I'm very surprised that this deer has died. I'll be really interested to see the hit marker when we find the corpse. Oh! Oh, this is a foxy feed zone. Excellent. It's always good to have some of those. Okay, which way are we going? Yeah. Yeah. It's a stubble quail. It's very far away, stubble quail. So we shall not concern ourselves with it. Where did this deer that we're tracking go? Hello? Any blue tracks? There's a blue track. I think one would have to be an unusually naive tourist. That if somebody just says, oh yeah, my friend would like to meet you, go to X place, and I show up to X place that is a random piece of wilderness. I think I was about to be murdered. Not necessarily by a cassowary, but I would expect to be murdered. My parents have been those tourists. Oh no. Okay, this is an earlier track. This is not the track we're looking for. But I can stay on the same. Yeah, I want to. This is probably part of the existing Fox one, but just in case. Okay, it's part of the same Fox one. Do I think this deer carried on in this direction? difficult to say. I'm also very concerned that this main quest hasn't completed. Obviously something is bugged. Oh, there we go, there's the body. If we're lucky, this will be a sandbar rest zone. Nope. More fallow deer. Very, very concerned. Very, very, very concerned about this main quest. You've got a nice little black spot on your backside. So where did we hit you? Oh yeah, we did get it in the spine. Ah, that's such a shame. Was not a good shot. Was not a good shot at all. Oh well, it would have been a silver otherwise, so not the end of the world. I guess we'll keep wandering around here and looking for some sandbar in case we can finish the quest off that way. I wonder if it's because the sandbar tracks that I found were from a dead sandbar. Hello? That's a sandbar. That hasn't completed the quest. I saw another one. Okay, we've not finished our quest. This is bad news. There was a feed zone like right around here somewhere, I'm sure. I can't see any tracks from it now. Am I blind? Am I mad? Who knows? Who knows? Not me. Okay. So this is bugged. We can't get our next main mission. Which is unfortunate, but I guess we can... We can start off harvesting our 150 sandbars that we'll need. So many. I guess you'd expect to be murdered, but you turned up anyway. I was thinking more like, you know, I wouldn't necessarily know that it was remote wilderness when they were just giving me the address and the directions. But when I got there and realized it was wilderness, I'd be like, oh, okay, yes, someone is wanting to murder me. Oh. That was like a little graphical bug there for a sec. It was like a hole in my vision. That was concerning. Did I see someone move over there? I did. I can hear them. Who do we think it is? It's probably another sandbar. It could be a fallow deer. I don't think it was that quail. Maybe it was. I saw you for a second there, quail. No, 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 no. Okay, we got him. Got two. That's all I need. Alright, 2 quails. Blam. Lovely jubbly. And blam. Lovely jubbly. Alright. Excellent work. Okay, this is as much hunting pressure as I'm really willing to put in this area. So let's get a shufty on. Yeah, I know, you're here still. I guess I could follow them. If I can, like, spook them on a certain distance. Until we're out of the hunting pressure. just follow these quails through the sky. Splitting up, so I guess we're gonna follow this one. How on earth can I run fast enough for this? I mean, it is slightly gaining on me, but only slightly. This is so silly. This is so silly. Oh no, a tree. Mostly it's gaining on me because it can fly over the trees, and I obviously can't. We are pretty much beyond the hunting pressure. And we got him. Hell yeah! Oh, hi. Oh, I'm out. I mean, as long as this strategy keeps working, I'm gonna keep following these quails. I think. Doo-doo-doo. Running through the night, pointing my torch up at a quail in the sky, somehow able to keep pace with it. There's probably all sorts of things going on the ground that I'm totally not paying any attention to whatsoever. It's fine. Bop, down he comes. This is only a bronze stubble quail. Okay, presumably, I don't know where I've gone. Presumably this must be far enough away from all the other trails, or other quails. I hear Sambar, I do not see Sambar. It's a shame. What a very silly way to play this game. What an extraordinarily silly way to play this game. Oh, a sandbar. Oh, two sandbar. Will that have worked? Who knows? I couldn't really see very much. I got stuck on the bush. Doesn't look like he's gone down, so it probably hasn't worked. No, that's okay, because we just did some really silly stuff that shouldn't have worked, and it did. So I'm okay with something that was a bit of a long shot anyway, not working. It might have been a bit further away than I realised. Might be... No, he has gone down as well. There's a big old blood splatter. I'd be interested to see exactly how far this shot was. Oh, hello. You're here. I wonder if I can get you within bow range. Oh, I didn't want to push it twice. I did not want to push it twice. Oh, hello. You're here. Oh, I can't see because of the bush. Alright, well, that worked well. Pick up this blood splat. Oh, there's someone else here. Hi. No, okay, you're gone. Pick up that blood splat. This blood splat. This was the guy who died first, so I want to follow this one if I can. This one took longer as well. Okay, they seem to have gone in mostly the same direction, which is nice. Oh yeah, look, so there's the body of the one that we shot with the arrow. And then we're following the one that we shot with the gun. It's been rainy all night as well, which is really good for us. Especially because Australia's not a very misty map. Like, Hirschfelden, a lot of the times when it rains at night, you just get this horrible mist, and your night vision binoculars really just can't see anything through it. But we've been all rainy and almost no mist. It's like perfect. Bub. So we got another dusky gradient. Into the shoulder, into a lung, with an arrow, lovely jubbly. That one was very close. This boy is still going after a while. Arrows just do more damage as well than bullets in this game. I don't know if that's very accurate. But it is handy. If this was real life and an animal managed to run like however many 100 meters after I shot it, there was absolutely no way that I would ever find that dead animal. Not in a million years. Not unless they bled an awful lot more than this game makes it out that animals bleed. And maybe they do. They do have a hole in them after all. But I think there would need to be an awful lot of blood for me to sort of reliably follow a trail of blood through natural landscape. But I guess that's also why people have, like, hunting dogs. You can get hunting dogs in the game for that purpose, in fact, but it's a really annoying DLC. Why would I spend money to add a feature to the game that makes it more annoying? What time is it in the game? It's still got ages until that other pig zone becomes available. Which is a shame. There is a non-trivial chance of just bumping into a pig in the next in-game hour. Because we did see some pig tracks not too long ago. They obviously do live here. Okay, we're below a quarter health now, so it shouldn't be too much longer till we find this body. There's the body. Okay, we have X-ray vision binoculars. Oh, Jeebus! Don't know what you are. You're another sandbar. Not the most difficult kill I've ever gotten, but we take the easy ones too. Ooh, a dark brown silver, very lovely looking. And yeah, we got him in the lung. It didn't penetrate very well. This was only 195, and I was zeroed for 150, so not too much further away than I thought he was. Oh, it's a big blood splat. God, this thing's gone quite far for something that is bleeding as much as it is. Maybe I should take you all to Leighton at some time. Just because it is such a nice map. But I fear without quests, I become quite directionless when playing this game. It's not always a bad thing. I mean, right now we're a bit directionless. But it's, with Leighton in particular, because like the river areas are so sort of nice and simple to hunt. There's not a lot of impetus driving you to go to the areas that aren't easy to hunt without quests. When I occasionally chillax and go to Leighton on my own time, what I tend to do is I just pick a point and I pick another point and I just walk from one to the other in as straight a line as I can, because that's I found the best way to like encourage myself to stray away from the very easy to hunt places. Because one of the joys of the game is that there is lots of sort of very different terrain to experience. But some of it is a lot easier to hunt in than others. Okay, where are we going? What are we doing next? I don't really want to do the sightseeing mission because it's dark, and what's the point in seeing a site if you can't see the site? I could go looking for bantangs. It's hard to see if a bantang is melanistic at night, which is also a problem. I can go and look just for more goats generically. I still have no idea where to find geese actually on the ground. I've only ever seen them flying overhead. Maybe we just keep going. What way's the wind blowing? The wind is blowing east. So maybe we just go due west. We'll hit the river. Maybe there'll be crocodiles at the river. We won't get to that point before 3 o'clock rolls around, and we want to go to the feral pig zone, but that's fine. That is in-game 3 o'clock, I should say, not real-world 3 o'clock. Ooh, I do a big stretch. Ow. Ooh. Ow. into a tree if I don't get my hands back on the keyboard. But, okay, we walked into the tree, but only a little bit. It's fine. Yeah, the open-endedness and kind of checklist nature of almost all of the quests that we've had so far in Emerald Coast, I don't really like that much. Stuff like... Hang on, not this one. But I mean, stuff like this issue where it's just like, get 150 things is quite a boring quest. And the landmarks also I don't mind so much for that, but just this one that's like, just get a gold of every species. That's such a boring quest. This one that's like, get all of these different kangaroos. Such a boring quest. You know, I like the quests that are like, go here and do something a bit specific. Even though sometimes the specificness makes it a little annoying, it's more purposeful. It feels more driving. It's a better quest, even in spite of sometimes being that little bit more annoying. Oh no. Animals on the way to the river, it seems. We used all of our luck up when we were just crashing through the undergrowth, following quails. It's such a stupid thing to do. It's even more stupid than it worked. Oh my goodness. Game time, tier 13. Wait, did it say 5? God, we got 5 already. Yeah, if I got to get 150, it kind of feels like I want to just... It feels like it's encouraging the worst, like, grinder-style behavior where you just visit a few need zones over and over again and shoot everything there. Oops. Oh, wow. Oh, this is the slow section of the stream all of a sudden, where we're just not seeing any animals. I think it's partly because this is a new bit of terrain. New bits of terrain tend to not have much life in them. I still don't understand why the lookout points like leave these dark shadowy areas in between them. I think it's really odd. None of the other maps do that. I'm not a fan. Yeah, there's just nobody and nothing here. Because says birds fly, sounds made up. Did I already read that one out? I don't remember. Maybe I read it in my head, possibly. Either way, to my knowledge, it is not made up. Although, if I look out of my window, I cannot currently see any birds flying. Oh, never mind, now I can. Okay, no, definitely not made up. Can confirm. Oh, big yawns. Big yawns, big sleepiness. In-game half an hour until we can go looking for pigs. To finish off pig quest. Whenever you see any like human-made structure in this game, it really gives you a scale of how slow your movement is. Like a nice big view down the river. It's a shame there's nothing in it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, we saw someone. We saw someone just briefly. Where was it? Don't know. But we could potentially head that way and have a shot at shooting a crocodile, I'm guessing. Which sounds like a better way to spend our time than whatever else we're going to be doing. We can pick up a drink zone as well, which is nice. Always worth doing. Possibly two drink zones. They might be the same one. This is Rusa. Keep an eye out for whatever that contact that we missed was. While we're here, and we have nothing particularly occupying us, I'm curious to know, I don't currently have a plan lined up for tomorrow's stream. Because I'm still operating under the assumption that Shaka is unlikely to be well enough for co-op streaming tomorrow. Oh, 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 oh. A kangaroo. I have no way of knowing if you're behind stuff. We'll try and head over there anyway. But yeah, so are there things that people would be interested in seeing? Either stuff that you have seen me play before and so you know I might have, or stuff that you just think it's possible I might have, stuff you'd be interested in me picking up, although I don't know how likely that is. But yeah, any thoughts from folks in chat, or are you all just like me and kind of easy ambivalent? They can be very generic as well. They don't have to be like a specific game you'd love to see. They can just be like, I'd love to see you play more retro games. Thank you for the clarification, King Girl. Okay, so these roasts have been all down this way. 244. Might be able to take a crack at these kangaroos. Now, still very far away. That one's slightly further away than the previous one I spotted as well. This feels like the sort of place I should be cautious about visiting at night. Just wading through this sort of swampy river full of mangroves. When I know there's the chance of crocodiles about. Hello, Big Moon. Well, see, this is a kind of a clear shot. When you stand up... Might as well give it a go. We definitely hit it. Kangaroo bodies are a bit funky. And it was a bit more than our default 0 range. So I don't know where we will have hit it. Gone down though, so we might have hit it well. Oh, puppies. Not puppies, foxes. This one's already on the map. So I don't really have a better weapon for taking on the foxes than the shotgun. Does the focuser go down that low? Okay, the focuser does. Okay, I guess the focuser is our better weapon taking on foxes then. Eye out. Or that Foxy Loxy just on the off chance. Non-vital hit. Okay, we must have hit a bit lower than I really wanted to. That's fine. Looks like he's gone this way, so I guess we'll bid adieu to the fox. The fox will come looking for a dying rabbit and not find one. It's gone back across the water. It's fine. We weren't really going anywhere in particular. Oh, what's this? This weird, like, stubbly stone growth. Interesting. Yeah, would folks be interested in seeing NTG Arena gameplay? I've always sort of loosely kind of, I think at least for the last year or so, I've kind of loosely wanted to play like Magic on stream, but I've always wanted to play Commander on stream, which obviously you can't do on NTG Arena. Oh, wow, that is a very ambitious tree. There's lots of things I'm not so fond of about Arena 4, and the main upside to it is just, well, it's Magic. Then says there's Brawl, which is 1v1 Commander. That's true, I've never actually looked into Brawl as a format. I don't really know very much about what it's like. And obviously it also has Arena's much smaller card pool. Also, I thought Brawl you had a Planeswalker as your commander, or am I getting that mixed up with something else? This is how little I've looked into the format, can you tell? Planeswalkers can be commander, okay. They aren't must be commander, okay. What have we got a level 4. I didn't see what level that one was. But we have a few kangaroos here. They're coming towards us, which is unusual. They are moving. They're moving fast and erratically, because that is just how kangaroos move. Ah, yeah, we were a bit low. It wasn't that much beyond our zeroing distance. Maybe we were zeroed to the near zero. No, don't fleeing! Oh, you're a big boy. You're a big boy. If you stop at all, I want you. No, I don't think you're going to. That's a massive shame. The other 2 are also running away from me. The other 3 are also running away from me. I wish I had a kangaroo collar. Already did anything to stop this progress of kangaroos away from me. I told you it was unusual that they were coming towards me, didn't I? They're just so perceptive of humans. They are one of the hardest species to hunt. Oh, he stood up, he stood up. Oh, okay. I must have hit a tree or something. Oh yeah, look, there's lots of tree in between me and him, isn't there? Ah well, we gave it a good old go. We spooked a fox somewhere a bajillion miles away. Oh! No, that's where we shot the other one, never mind. Yeah, we'll go and run up here just on the off chance that we did get a hit off. I don't think we will have. But if we have, we'll at least see a blood splat. And then it will be time for us to go and look for pigs again. And maybe we'll call it there after we've been to the pig slot. Maybe we won't go quite the full 3 hours. Oh, that was a kangaroo that had not run as far away. If I'd been quieter, I might have been able to get him. Never mind. So yeah, here's the trot. Seems this was turned to a run. Trot. This is where we last saw him. Yeah. I'm not seeing any signs of blood. I'm not expecting any signs of blood because I don't think I hit him. He didn't respond. So I think we can safely say the kangaroo's got away. Not unexpected. I didn't even run. He was so unfussed by my shooting skills, he didn't even run away from me. He just trotted away from me. The ultimate insult. Alright. Where is that piggy zone? Is it here? Feral pig, 3 o'clock. Marvellous. What's hiking over there? Look, there's some geese! There they are standing in a river. Which is where we've seen them flying overhead, but we've never seen them land. Okay, there's a sandbar deer running away from us, that's fine. I'm not that worried by the sandbar. We're gonna go look for some pigs, and then we'll leave, and we'll come back next time, and hopefully the zone will still be active when we come back next time, if we don't see any pigs here this time. There's a plan for us. Off we go. I will also say the other reason why I'm not jumping at the bit to play NTG Arena is that I'm not good at 1v1 Magic, and I'm not good at non-singleton deck construction. I'm not even great at commander deck construction, but like it's not an area that I'm highly skilled at within this game that I'm already a casual player only for. Yeah, while limited does pique my interest, it's not. It doesn't do that because I think I'm gonna win and stomp all over things. I will probably play one round of limited, win. I'm feeling confident enough to say I could win a game, lose 3 games, and then that might sort of be it because I won't have enough in-game currency to play another round of limited. Because they do be stingy. I worked it out. If the most generous limited format, if you want to earn enough to just play another game of limit or another round of limited, you have to win 5 games before you lose 3 games. You know, I don't have an accurate assessment of the average Magic player's skill level. I don't think that my skill level is so high that I can consistently win 1.5 times more than I lose. Perhaps sort of, and then some. Which really sucks. That like that's the requirement. Not even to like really gain very much, although you do gain stuff because you gain the cards and things that you open. And you'll gain packs for every win. If the average Magic player wins 50% of the 1v1 games they play, I guess that's fair. Perhaps I mean like the median Magic player. We're looking for pigs. Although, that being said, we are close to this piggy need zone. And there is currently no sign of pig life. But yeah, as you say, if the average Magic player does win 50% of the games they play, it seems very harsh to only let the above average people play again, although I guess that is because they're trying to sell you in-game currency. This is why, or this is a reason why, a good demonstration of why microtransactions as a business model are a terrible thing. If you just gave me a game that I could pay 20, 30 quid for, and I could play... You don't even have to update it, ever. I just play all the limited formats for all of the periods up to that time. Or even just, like, the recent ones. Let's say that the last 6 years of Magic releases, or 5 years of Magic releases, or whatever you want to do, if you really want to be stingy about it. And I can just play those forever. Against a moderately competent AI, or other players if there's a scene for it. There's a Pigu. Can I encourage Pigu to be a closer Pigu? Where is he? He's off this ridge somewhere. Because that's what like the old Yu-Gi-Oh! DS games that I've played a bit on stream were like. It was like, here's just all of the cards that exist in the format currently. Here's some AI opponents with pre-generated decks. They're all right. Play game. Like Arena has some level of AI opponent or an NPC opponent. I don't mean like generative AI, but Arena has some level of AI opponent. But to my knowledge, you can't just like play against them. Okay, he's real close. He's real close. I still can't see him. Oh, he's downwind of me. That's bad. We might not get him just because of the wind. Because I still can't see him. No, he's running. He's running. I can't see him. He's running. Where the hell are you? There you are. Oh, oh wow, he just jumped off a cliff to get away from me. Where? I saw a pig. No, not even close. Not even close. Will you switch to the bloody binoculars when I press the button? Not even close. I didn't touch him. Ah well, we gave it a go. We gave it a good old go. This zone is going to end in a couple of in-game hours, so that's where we're going to call game for today, I think. Penguin says, some games I'm convinced I'm playing against a machine. When the player scans every opponent on the board every turn you suspect. I think it's weird, like, what Arena shows you of, like, what the other person is doing in terms of things that, like, aren't actual decisions. I think it's very weird. Let me get us onto a transitioning screen so that we can close down game. There we are, wondrous. He says, I don't think you could make an MTG compared to now, given it's established. The only recent major new TCG I could think of literally had the brand power of Disney behind it. Yeah, I'm astonished by how well Lorcana has like done. It's done really well as far as I can tell. And it I don't know enough about the gameplay to know if it's engaging or not. Oops, but I have seen people be engaged by it. So, I think we might go and say hi to Radders. We nearly went to say hi to Radders before, and then they were raiding out. So we're gonna go say hi now because it is earlier in the day. Radders is playing Hades 2, so if that is a spoiler-roony thing, you are not obligated to come with us. But I do hope you enjoy it. Yeah, new TCGs do come along all the time. And most of them suffer from the fact that the TCG format is very just gacha gamey and a bit exploitative. And yeah, you'd need what Kingo says, like you could sell a £30 complete bundle digital game. And that would work. That would get me interested in it. I was really intrigued by Scrolls when that came out. And I've sort of got in my head the idea of like what I would make if I was making a TCG for myself, and maybe one day I'll put together like a vaguely playable rule set and card set for it, but probably not because I'm not that I'm not that productive. But yeah, lots of things. Don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. It could be MTGA. I'll need to do some MTGA homework before I can stream MTGA. So that's a possibility. If not, it'll be something else. We'll find something to do. But for now, my name has been Dizzy. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a blast having y'all around in the chat. Thank you, Dark, for coming on in, being a first-time viewer. Make sure to drop a follow if you want to see more of this. I do stream Call of the Wild semi-regularly. But for everyone else, go enjoy your raid. Enjoy the rest of your day. Ta-ra! Bye-bye!